I need to talk about something really important when we are doing library structures and when you are working with libraries. Hello everyone, this is Ali Reza. Welcome to the Mentor Code Lab. Now this is a very short video because it's about a hot fix, and if you followed my tutorials step by step without even thinking about something and just mimicking my code, then you will have this problem with your projects. The way I designed my system is that I broke each library into a modular section, and then inside my main mod, as you see inside build.gradle, I'm just implementing and including the library. Okay, this is correct. You need to do this in your main mod files. However, inside libraries, for example, the glogger, I had this mod implementation include. Now this is wrong and you shouldn't have that. Why is that? When I publish the glogger on Maven, it will build a jar file and put the jar file on Maven. Because I marked the gbase to be included inside glogger, I will have an instance of the gbase packaged inside the glogger's jar file. Okay, let's face it. We will have a copy of gbase inside each and every one of these libraries being packaged with that library. What is the problem with including our files? Let's see the hierarchy of UIO. Right now, if I include the libraries into each other, this is what will happen. UIO is including the gbase itself. So let's call it JB. Then we will have something like the gReference, okay? Then we will have gFluid, and then we will have gMachina. Let's talk about these ones now. Okay, the gReference, the gFluid, and gMachina. Now, the problem is that gMachina will have a copy of gFluid inside of itself, okay? Now that we have this hierarchy figured out, let's see what happens for the gbase, because that's the thing that is an example what will happen. gReference has a copy of gbase implemented and include inside its own jar file. So when UIO is including gReference, it's including another copy of gbase. gFluid is again including gbase. gMachina is including gbase, and here's the fun part. Because we are including the gFluid, this version of the jar file inside gMachina will have another copy of gbase. So we are nesting and including the same jar file over and over and over as many times as we are using it. And the thing is being interesting when we know that gMachina will have a copy of inventory, energy, fluid, gas, heat, molten, and pressure. Maybe not pipeline, I don't know. But this means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 copies of the gbase will be added to gMachina without us even thinking about it. So how to solve that? Well, it's easy. Your build.gradle file should not call include on the other libraries. If this is a library and if this library is depending to another library, you don't need to include it. Just do the mod implementation. The reason it will work is that at the end in your main mod, you will include a copy of each and every one of those jar files in the final jar, so things will work. However, now without having a copy of the gbase being included in every single one of the libraries, we will have only one gbase file in the final product, and one copy of each one of these libraries will be added to our final product. And that is how you should reference a hierarchy of libraries into each other if you know that these libraries will be dependent to each other. If you like these videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on that bell so that when I publish a new video, you will get informed. Have fun, everyone. Bye.